Hey there, boys and girls. We're going to be going back and doing Kefka again this time. I got some stuff wrong mechanically and obviously overpushed the boss and had to deal with the repercussions of that. So we're going to clean it up and try to get a little bit better of an explanation of the boss fight. Again, I can't do a one-to-one because I don't have like Barts and stuff like that. So we're just going to pretend like Raedin is a super powered up Barts, and I'm going to try to show all the phases of the boss fight. The missions are: use less than 5 items, kill with the limit burst, beat it within 20 turns. We're going to be taking Elephant as our breaker, just hit points and spirit on her. Cecil's going to be our magic tank, he's passively provoking. If you can pick up fire, ice, and lightning resist, that's good. I wouldn't gimp your stats for it. Lena is going to be our healer for this one, she's got status immunities, etc. Ayaka is still going to be our barrier unit. Ayaka has 3k barriers, I feel like that's kind of important to note. Raedin's going to be our DPS. And the friend Raedin's geared pretty much, well, better than mine, obviously. Lots of attack. Let's give it a go. I'm not going to go in detail on these first bosses. Obviously, when it comes out in Global, we'll cover it a lot better. We'll get Elephant to break the boss. We'll push the wrong buttons with Cecil multiple times. We'll get our mitigation and our cover. Lena. We'll do her delayed abilities. Raedin's going to get set up. It's going to kind of be redundant. Fire, cooldown, fire, imperil. And the other one's just going to do cooldown, fire, and a chain. Ayaka is just going to do dedication. Alrighty. Get Raedin ready to go. Send that off. I want to try to get a dedication in on the end of this turn, just to kind of keep my mana in good shape. Raedin does consume a fair amount of it. He's got a good mana pool though, so it's not that big of a deal. Alright, same thing. We'll get Raedin set up. Kill this guy off. Feet here. This guy does do a little bit of damage to our magic tank. Cecil's got that absurd mitigation on his cover, so he doesn't take too much damage here, but without that, he does take a lot more damage, so we'll have to kind of keep that in mind when we're taking Charlotte. Of course, we might even have her limit burst for turn 1 right there. Charlotte can cover on her limit burst and provide the mitigation. Cecil, his limit burst is just mitigation. There's no cover attached to it. So when you use him, like, it's one of the trade-offs, you have to kind of play around that. We'll chain Raedin. Again, get our dedication in. I really enjoy the music on this fight. This is probably my favorite boss fight in Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. It could also have a lot to do with the fact that I really love Final Fantasy VI. Get Raedin set up, defeat our boys. This guy does a heal and a wind and fire imperil. Alright. Cecil's counters out of the way. He's still going. Alright, we'll triple cast this. Hopefully I get Yaka's limit burst filled. I'd like to have that going into the Kefka fight itself. This dedication in. I don't think we did. That's okay. She can just heal us up. The reason I like that is because it gives MP back. Not a big deal though. Here we go. There he is. This is so awesome. So he does the gravity attack. Like I said, it brings you down to 1 hit point. His thresholds, I kind of got this wrong. It's 80%, 60%, and 40%. And then he's got a 50% and a 30% threshold, right? So on his 80, 60, and 40, he's going to do the gravity attack. And on the 50 and the 30, he's going to buff himself and end turn. So that was something I kind of got a little wrong on my original Kefka video. So we'll do a fire and then a barrel. Chain. Send that off. Maybe Yaka will fill up with this. Or not. That's totally fine too. Let's see here. Dual cast, heal, and a heal. And then we're just going to break the boss cover, get ourselves, you know, immunities. Standard opener. There's the counterattacks on Raedin. A really nice tip Senzar gave me was whoever attacks first in the round is the one that gets the counterattacks. And that was the reason my Diablo Sol was dying. Alright, we'll use Cecil's Limit Burst. I turned him on so I could watch it. That's fucking badass. You're damn right. I haven't seen the Raedin Limit Burst. This is actually the first time I've seen it. Let's do it. Oh, it only shows one in a round. Oh, rip. Oh well. Let's entrust a limit bar over to Cecil. And get a Yaka to go ahead and do her limit burst to get our MP back. And then Elephant will just give us a defense and spirit buff. Now this attack really hurts right here. Cecil took a whopping 12k to the face. This is where like the who hits first thing kind of matters. We're going to punch the boss with Elephant. That's going to force Kefka to attack her first. That way we don't lose our barrier from a Yaka. It's going to prevent our DPS from dying. Really with Lena, let's see. We'll punch with Cecil too. That way we make sure that our Raedins are protected. And we'll get Lena to do her delayed stuff. Now, I'm not going to triple cast here because I want to keep the boss above 50%. I want to get to 60 or below, but above 50. I don't want to push him all the way. So I'll just double cast with my Raedin. I'll triple cast with this one. That should get us where we need to be. Perfect. And then we're going to use the barrier with the Yaka. Now the counters will go to Elephant instead of Raedin. And then the dot ticks. There's our gravity. And see, he's going to start targeting specific units on this turn. That's why it's important to, you know, soak those up with another unit. Really good tip. We don't need triple cast to phase him to 50% right here, but we'll go ahead and do it anyways. Send that off. So he locks right here. The only thing he's going to do on this turn is buff himself and then end turn. So our units are totally safe here. Get a Yaka to do a dedication. How many turns is mitigation to Cecil? Got 1 turn cover, 3 turns mitigation. Magic cover again. Again, nothing really bad is going to happen to us this turn. Some counters. Alrighty, so he has 1 turn of damage mitigation right here. I can burst through that and get him, you know, closer to 30. The mistake I made the first time. Not going to do that this time though. We're just going to probably need to re-imbue. Yeah, I need to re-imbue right here. So we'll just do a double cast, imbue with fire. Our imperil should be good, but we'll do another one anyways. Fire and a chain. Don't think this will push him. Already perfect. So what's going to happen on this round is a super big magic attack that's going to hurt really bad. Let's see, Elephant did the attack and magic breaks last round, so buffs back right here. Really, Ayaka doesn't have much going on in her life. She'll just do a dedication. Go ahead and do a limit burst with Cecil to re-up his mitigations. And I will re-interest him another bar. We're not going to watch you again, Cecil. You ruined Raedin for us. So, big magic attack right there, and a Dispel. That's kind of why I wanted to push below 40, that way I could just get the buff and end turn, but that's what happens if you don't push him below 40 on that turn. Now, with Raedin, we're going to do cooldown and a chain. Lost it there for a minute. Cooldown and a chain. This should push the boss below 40. Or not. That's fine. We can hang out here all day. We'll do mitigation and a cover. Get a Ayaka to top us off. We're definitely set up for next turn. Attack and magic break. Lena to do our delayed stuff. Since we took a dispel, that's really important. Bet you Raedin got his damn... Oh, look at there. That's why we didn't do any damage. Raedin got his imbue dispelled. You sly devil, you. So, like I said, it's fine if you have to sit here for a little bit. You know, like I said, all Kefka's going to do is just LOL DPS your magic tank. Not a big deal. We are going to push this round below 40%. So, same thing as when we push the 60%. We want to attack with some units here to get the counters on them. We will imbue, change. And right here, we're just going to imbue and a chain. This shouldn't drop him below 30. I got you this time, you asshole. So we'll throw up another barrier. That was fucking close, though. Cecil's limit burst is in good shape. We'll do a delayed. We're gonna take the gravity attack again right here, and the counters, like I said, are going to go to Elephant. And then the barrier saves the rest of our units. Alrighty, now we're going to push the boss a little bit lower. Pretty sure, yeah, he doesn't have mitigation. Let's just push the boss below right here. So we got our imbues. Yeah, we good. We're gonna push the boss below 30% right here. See, I probably would have killed him if I'd have chained right there. So when we do this on global, you want him as close to dead as humanly possible right here, because he's going to do the same thing. He's going to buff himself, he's going to put up mitigation, then he's going to end turn. So like I said, when we do this on global, we want to make sure that we can punch through that mitigation with something. Like I said, Bartz's Brave Blade would be amazing to use, you know, right there. We'll use Ayaka's Limit Burst, heal ourselves up. We're going to end the fight. So, you know, Cecil's mitigation isn't that important. I think he should... Yeah, he got it dispelled. So, I mean, we can do that, then we can entrust another bar over, but like I said, it's not going to be heavy. Go away, Cecil. Some counters. There's the buff. You can see he's got the one turn of mitigation on. And like I said, if we don't get a kill right here, we're going to get into that mess we did the last time. So we're just going to go all out with our Raedins. We're going to get Cecil's limit burst ready. Let them chain. Send Cecil off. Go away, Cecil. Limit burst into the overkill. There you go. A cleaner Kefka video. Like I said, I tried to address the thresholds. Again, I can't copy, you know, what we'll be using on global, but I feel like this is a decent illustration on what to do and how to handle the thresholds. And then all we have to do is just kind of figure out, you know, where our damage is at when we do this fight. And the biggest thing is when you take him below 30, like I said, you want him as close to dead as humanly possible, because on that next turn, you want to kill him off, because if you don't, he's going to LOL DPS you so fucking hard. Hope you guys liked the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the Kefka fail that I originally uploaded, and I hope you can glean something from the fight with this one. Have a good rest of the week. Toodaloo.